In this video, we're going to dive into fake 90% silver out there, and we're also going to touch on other coin shops melting down 90% silver. There's a lot of information in this video. Please stay tuned. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3,200 subscribers by the end of September. We are getting close to the end of the month. We're a little bit short on subscribers. So if you can please help me out, it's absolutely free to subscribe. Let's just get into the video right now. Look, I took the day off today. Today is Friday. And I got a call from the shop. Customer comes in with 8 tubes this morning of $half. They were mixed between Walkings and Franklins. This person bought them during the 2023 banking crisis, and they got them off of Etsy. They came in tubes like this, just generic $half tubes, just to let you guys know what's going on, what to keep an eye out for. They bought them off of Etsy, okay? And they were very clearly marked on the back of them. And it right above the L and F, the word copy. On the Walkings, the copy was along the rim here. Very small print. People, please do not buy off of Etsy. Yeah, there might be some good sellers off of Etsy, but please keep your eyes open for this. Look at the coins over and make sure that nothing says copy on the sides. Read the descriptions of every single thing you're buying. If it's even off of eBay too. Yes, I love eBay. A lot of you guys know that. Yes, I got to be careful when we shop on eBay too. You have to be careful when you shop on eBay. If you're newer to stacking, stay with the online bullion dealers. Stay with your local coin shops. Stay off of eBay. Stay off of Etsy. Stay off of Facebook Marketplace. Do yourself a favor. Don't get ripped off. This customer apparently wanted them back, so we had to make a little clip on every single coin. I'm just glad I wasn't there, because clipping these coins are not really that fun to clip. The customer didn't want us to do that really, but we had no choice but to do that so they don't get back out on circulation again. The customer is going to try to get their money back, but I wish them the best on that, because the time threshold is really elapsed on that. And dealing with Etsy, you know, Etsy is great for arts and crafts, but not for coins. I mean, you know, I don't have a, you know, I just wish they would do a better job of helping the customers out when something does go wrong. Where eBay, on the other side, they do have a good buyer's protection on that side. But, you know, people have to realize it takes time for the system to work itself out. You know, there's two sides to each story. If you can make your case, you know, eBay normally backs up the buyer anyways. You know, if you have a good track record on your account, you're gonna be backed up. I guarantee you on that, but you have to follow their steps. So if you don't want to put yourself in that situation, then don't buy off of eBay. Don't buy off of Etsy. I have never bought one order from Etsy whatsoever. I look at Etsy from time to time. Yeah, there might be some good sellers on Etsy. I'm not saying they're all bad sellers, but it seems like lately when we see fakes, the customer says they got them off of Etsy. Another buyer to beware is really Facebook Marketplace. If you're doing Facebook Marketplace, have the tools at your disposal. Have a digital scale. They cost like $10. You know, have a pocket pinger. They're going to cost about $20, $25. Have yourself some basic tools if you're going to go and buy this stuff off of Facebook Marketplace. And if you're going to meet somebody, do it in a well-known area, an open area where there's a lot of people also. You know, that way you're both safe. That way, you know, I just don't like to see people be taken advantage of. And that's the worst case scenario, when you think you're getting something real and you have it in your safe or your shoe boxes or wherever you might keep it at, and you come out, find out a year or two later your stuff is fake. And when you spend $225 on a roll of fake stuff and you had 8 rolls, that takes a bite out of anybody's day. So the customer understood why we had to clip them. I'm just glad that, like I said, I wasn't there. Just buyer beware. I'm willing to help anybody, navigate through their eBay transactions, or if you have questions, my email will always be in the description of all my videos. I have you guys reach out to me all the time. Reach out. I'm willing to help you. I've had another person reach out to me, what's my opinion on 100-ounce bars trade for 90% silver? Look, I can't give financial advice. I love 90% silver. 90% silver will come to be gone one day. I'm not going to keep popping on that in this video. But really, I think 90% silver is where most of my stack is. But, I do have 10-ounce bars, 5-ounce bars. I got a good mix of everything. So, I mean, it took me years to stack all this. And I've always said, don't compare your stack with anybody else's stack. So, the offer's there. If you need help, you have questions, email me. I'm happy to help you out. But again, it's not financial advice. Another thing I've been hearing is, some of you say in the comments, so-and-so coin shops are melting 90% silver down. Well, let me just retake on this. I know I've touched this on already. If that is really happening out there, another coin shop's really melting down 90% silver, this tells me a couple things. And this really irks me when I hear other coin shops, because it is true. That is a true statement. But, because I've heard other coin shops, they're just too far for us to go get those coins, and these coin dealers don't want to ship either. And it's coming to a point where coin shops are really waking up and trying to protect their profit margins too, and they don't want to deal with shipping. Some still do, a lot still do, and some will never ship again because the insurance is so high. But when I hear coin shops melting it down, this tells me a couple things. They don't have the cash flow, number one. 2, they don't have a bullion dealer they can sell to. They don't use a bullion dealer where they can sell to. And it's really a shame, because when this stuff gets melted down, it's really gone forever. That's just going to take more supply, put more stress on your 90% silver than there is now. And some people say, oh, there's plenty out there. Don't matter how much gets melted. Yeah, this is history. We got to protect our history. So if we can stack more of the 90% silver and try to preserve the history for the next generations to come, that is where I'm trying to do. Or if we get into a buyable situation, I'd rather have smaller pieces of silver to trade with. And that's where I'm focusing on. I can't buy it all. Shop I work for can't buy it all. And trying to get it saved. It just irks me when I see shops doing this, melting this stuff down, and they're saying they don't care about history. That's what it's telling me too. They just don't care. And I understand the business part of it, where they have to keep their business open. But really, find a bullion dealer for one. Get yourself involved. I ask these shops, get yourself a bullion dealer. Get yourself a bullion dealer where they can sell it to other shops in their surrounding areas. Because our bullion dealer has multiple states he covers. And it's multiple, you look at other coin shops too, they have bullion dealers too. Some of them don't use it. And some, I'm going to be honest, some coin shops shouldn't even be in business just because they don't have the cash flow to deal with a high inventory of coming in. And that's that's another shame of it. If anybody's really thinking about opening a coin shop, really, you're going to need some really big bucks behind you to do this. And, me working in one, I wouldn't open my own right now. No way in heck. There's too much money that needs to be involved. And you really need a big chunk of cash to be buying from over the counter too. People want cash. They don't want checks. Sometimes we have to pay out a check because it's so much. We're not having trouble with the banks right now. We have a credit union for the shop that I work for, but we still need to give that credit union 2 or 3 days. We need more than $10,000 in cash. You know, they just don't keep the cash on hand like they used to. So, you know, we try to cycle our cash flow when it comes in, and, you know, try to keep that cash coming in the shop when someone pays in cash. And when we pay out cash, we try to just recycle the cash, or we're not bothering the credit union all the time for cash. Normally, we just need $4,000 or $5,000 in trade. You know, we get them $100 bills, then we need 20s or 10s or 5s or 1s, whatever the case may be, and we're able to do it that way still. You know, but we're trying to keep a flush amount of cash on hands, so when people do come in to sell, we have the cash. And some people prefer a check. So with that being all said, no, I'm not trying to condemn any coin shop selling 90% silver to the melter, but really, you're throwing away history, and it's a shame. So that's my take on that. Thank you for watching. Coin Shop Chris is now out.